Hey, what's up everybody? Krapitia here. Now that the Perfect Grade Gundam Exia is finally confirmed, let's have a detailed look if this kit is worth your money. Now, we do know that a lot of you wanted the Perfect Grade Barbatos, but since 2017 is a 10th anniversary for Gundam 00, who knows, we might get a Barbatos next year or maybe 10 years later. One thing that caught our eye during the official announcement was the Gunpla Evolution project. It's important to know that the Perfect Grade Gundam Exia is a third model to be made under this project. The first Gunpla Evolution project launch was the High Grade Zeta Gundam, and that was of course followed closely by the Real Grade Unicorn Gundam, which got great reviews as well. Now this project started in 2017 with the aim of creating the best-in-class Gunpla models that has awesome articulation, special gimmicks, and also great color reproduction. Now coming back to the Perfect Grade Gundam Exia, this being a Gunpla Evolution project, our expectations are of course very high. The biggest surprise of course that we got was the LED gimmick. This time round, the LED gimmick is not just a static on and off switch, but it actually changes color over time. For example, it goes from green to blue to red. This is a very cool gimmick indeed, and it's reminiscent to how Gundam Exia changes from normal to Trans M mode. Secondly, the LED lights also creates a pulsating effect, just like the Yamato kit that was released this year by Bandai as well. You gotta check it out, we'll put the links in the comments. This time round, the LED also lights up the shoulder ribbon. Now it'll be very interesting to see how this is done once the kit is actually released. We are wondering whether there will be a light bleeding effect, which is an issue in the Perfect Grade Banshee and also the Unicorn Gundam as well. It's important to point out that while the Perfect Grade Gundam Exia will be sold in two different variants, after looking at the official pictures, you have to be crazy to get this kit without the LED parts. When you look at the Perfect Grade Gundam Exia, you do get a sense that the designers, when they were designing this kit from the ground up, the LED effects was part and parcel of the overall design language. So if you ask us, we highly recommend you getting the Perfect Grade Gundam Exia with the LED kit itself. So what about design and the articulation? As expected under the Gunpla Evolution project, the Perfect Grade Exia has a lot more details going for it in overall design. Now if you compare this to the Master Grade or even the Perfect Grade 00 design, it is very obvious that the Perfect Grade Gundam Exia is one good looking kit. We really like how Bandai has included more gimmicks such as the openings of the GN drive and also the additional moving parts on Gundam Exia's leg, just like the previous Perfect Grade Gundam Unicorn. Is it necessary? Probably not, but it sure does make the kit look so much better. Now in terms of articulation, if you compare this with the Perfect Grade 00, it does seem that the Perfect Grade Gundam Exia has a little bit more articulation, it bends a little bit better, but I guess we really have to wait until the kit actually is officially launched. So now that we have seen a few reasons on why you should get this kit, let's talk about what is next for Bandai, right? Given that they have launched the Gundam Exia, would they also release a Perfect Grade Trans Am version? Would they also maybe release a Austria and Austria Type F? So we think those three different variants are very likely, but probably they will come under Premium Bandai, that's what we think. While it shares also the same base design, there was some speculation whether Bandai will also release a Perfect Grade Dark Matter Exia and also the Amazing Exia. We think that's highly unlikely, given that even though it shares the same mechanical base design, but Bandai probably wouldn't release so many variants, but of course, we've been proven wrong before. So, should you pre-order the Perfect Grade Gundam Exia? We would say yes. Now, not only because this is a Perfect Grade kit, that's why we are recommending it. We are recommending this kit because it is part of the Gunpla Evolution project. If you look at the gimmicks, the details of the design, language, and also the articulation from what we've seen so far from the picture, this is a great addition to any Gunpla collector out there, right? So let us know what you think of this video. What are your thoughts about Bandai releasing a Perfect Grade Gundam Exia? I know a lot of you are not happy about this since there was a 000 release not too long ago. What is the Perfect Grade kit that you guys want Bandai to release? Let us know in the comments, and thank you for watching this video.